Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Enfys Tarot. Today is September 19th, 2024, and I am super excited today because this morning I reached my first 100 subscribers. So thank you all for subscribing and liking my channel and coming back for the content. And clearly you must be sharing with your friends, which I really appreciate. And I hope that the messages that I am able to relay are helpful and coming through to everyone in the ways that they need them. Um, I will be planning on doing something fun to celebrate the first 100 subscribers. So keep an eye out for any notifications coming from YouTube. I'm not sure yet how we're going to celebrate, but I will be struck with a great idea. I'm sure of it. So, before we get started, I do want to make just a really quick thank you. I want to show this again. A couple days ago, I showed this candle, this autumn equinox candle from A Truth Seeker's Daughter. It smells really good. I found her at a pop-up shop. She's local. And I thought I would give you a second to just take a look at that candle, how clean it burns. There's nothing up along the sides. If you're a candle person, you know that it's a major pain when you have like a deep well inside from the wick, and this one is burning straight down. It's really, really nice. So if you're thinking about a good gift for someone, especially with the holidays coming up in a few months, check out A Truth Seeker's Daughter. She's got great products. So, down to business. Let's find out what's going on today with our tarot guides and what they want us to know. It's been a week of a full moon. We've been clearing, we've been presented with some new opportunities. A lot of this conversation has been focused around career and also relationships. So let's just see where we're going with this today. I've been shuffling since before I even started the video this morning. I don't think we have to shuffle too much. All right, let's go. You are letting go of disappointments. That's wonderful. You're hitting a time where you're moving on, which makes total sense considering what's been going on in the past week or so with this full moon in Virgo. Um, we have had to choose to let some things go, and we've had to accept that we are letting things go even when we weren't ready to let them go. But it looks like some of us are moving forward. We're reaching a place where we have accepted the disappointment and embraced that and honored that disappointment. And now we are ready to let that go, and we are clearing the space internally so that we can begin accepting new abundant things in our world. Let's see, Temperance coming in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, and then the Magician. So, yeah, I mean, Temperance would indicate if it's in reverse that you have been knocked off balance a little bit, right? And it is changing things up for you. If the Six of Cups is coming in reverse, it can indicate that you're actually reaching a point where you are maturing. This process of letting things go, dealing with this disappointment, dealing with the imbalance of it all is creating growth. It's causing you to evolve, which is a really powerful thing. And it's bringing you into the magician energy. The magician energy is when we are fully connected. This came up yesterday in a few of my readings in reverse, which means that people were blocked and they weren't allowing that energy to pass through. Today we've got it back in the upright position, which is wonderful. We're getting back on sure footing, and we are allowing the energy to come through us so that we can create the new things and enjoy the new abundance and get recentered and reconnected. It's a really wonderful place to be. And if you have grown and matured through this process, you're likely much better able to understand how to wield the tools of the four elements, right? It's a process, it's a learning process. This is all growth. So we are still dealing with some remaining attachments. The devil coming in here in the upright position indicates that there's still some stuff that is hard to break free from. But you're going to definitely want to do it because right now you've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. That can mean that you're a little bit off your game with this one area of your life. It's Probably a relationship. Usually, when the devil comes in, it is referring to an attached person, someone that you are attached to. It can also be other things, any kind of addictions or bad habits that you really are struggling to break. Um, when the Queen of Wands is in reverse, it's saying that like you are at a place right now where you are acknowledging this unhealthy attachment and you don't quite know what to do with it. And with the Page of Swords coming in next, you're beginning to explore some options. You're kind of thinking about what could become of you and your other person or the situation if you were to decide to break free from this bond, this this chain. It's not a good bond with the devil. It's like a you're bound to it. You feel bound to it, and it's just really tough to let that go because it feels like it's part of your personality, your character, your makeup, when it actually is not. So trying to find out how to navigate that can sometimes be tricky. But the truth of the matter is that this devil in the upright position is causing an injustice in your life. And it may be causing injustices in other lives, the lives that are depending on you for one thing or another. That could be the other person. If you're attached to someone and it's a really unhealthy relationship, it's not a justice for either of you to remain in this kind of relationship, and you really want to consider what would happen if you were to break free from this, even if it's just for a little bit to test it out. Maybe that's why that Page of Swords is coming in upright here. And if you are struggling with an addiction of some kind, there's likely an injustice in many areas of your life, whether it's the your works that you do, the people that are depending on you, the people that care about you, your own self love, your own self care. So that could be coming in as well. Knight of Swords, Strength in reverse, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So, and I need to pull these up just a little bit here so you can see what's coming in. Okay, so taking this head on, if you were to take this challenge head on, um, you may not feel like you're strong enough to do it. Strength is coming in reverse. You might be feeling vulnerable. You might be feeling like you need help. It might be time to call in for some help. You are getting the Six of Pentacles right now upright, which means that you are prepared to handle this with a sense of equality, right? There's going to be a sense of balance that comes back in if you're able to navigate through this. Um, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position, that could indicate that even breaking through this right now with the energy of the Knight of Swords isn't necessarily going to right away open up a new opportunity. It also could mean that this is not going to be a quick, easy process. There's going to be something that might delay this process, just a stumbling block, just some things where you want to get it, cold turkey taken care of, and it might drag out just a little bit longer. There might be something getting in the way of really making it happen right now. And that thing could be the way that you have found balance. Maybe you are able to juggle this and you feel like it's the right thing to do, putting your energy into this one situation with the devil. But maybe it's hard when you figure out how to work things out and make everything work, even acknowledging these attachments. Sometimes it can be really hard, even harder to break through when it's like that because you really feel like you have everything under control. So that could be what is stopping you from moving forward. Ultimately, though, we've got the Death card coming in. So this is something that even if you feel like you're managing well and that is stopping you from moving forward to break apart this attachment, it has to be done. The Death card coming in means you have to bring full closure to something and bring it to an end in order to move forward. There's something better for you. There's something better for everyone involved, right? and you have to end this before you can gain the next thing. This is not in reverse, which means there are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. First of all, it has to be done. And secondly, to some degree, you have already acknowledged that this is the correct course of action for you and for others. You just haven't really been able to figure out how to get there yet. So that's and yeah, the next card coming in is the Fool in reverse. So there's some fear. There's some fear around this change. There's some fear around letting this situation come to an end, and that's totally understandable. You want to create, here's the how, right? The Empress card is coming in. She is advising you to move forward with self-love, love for others, a great deal of care and compassion, great deal of patience. You really want to take care of fostering a healthy, safe environment right now and use all of the tools at hand in order to make it through this transition. It's clear that for some of our viewers today, you have already reached the point where you have felt the disappointment, maybe because you didn't have the choice that the people with the devil card are dealing with. Like if it's done for you, you can't do anything about it. You just have to accept it and move on. For other viewers today, it could really be that the universe hasn't stepped in to put something to an end for you, and it's right now your responsibility to do that. So the best way to move forward is to create a safe space, get all the help that you can get, use all the tools at your disposal, and keep on drawing good energy in. Do meditations, go for walks, eat good food, take your vitamins, really take care of yourself and the people around you, because that is going to bring you the strength that you need to get through this. So I think that that's enough for the community reading today. I'm going to go ahead and pull the last card, um, and see if there's one more message from universe for, for all of us that we can take with us today. Oh, all right. So there are actually, it looks like two cards to take with us today. You got to get back in the game. Your King of Wands is in reverse. There's something that is blocking you. Um, your creativity. It's like a creative block. It could be a confidence issue right now. When your King of Wands is in reverse, it really usually indicates that something's got you off your game, right? You need to really focus in on that self love we were talking about with the Empress, because this being off of your game is going to cause you some trouble. The Ten of Swords coming in is an indication that you might be feeling something severe, and maybe that pain is what has you off of your game. They could be going in either direction here. And then there's the Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh, and the Knight of Wands in reverse, and then the Six of Cups in reverse. So let me pull one more. This will be the final. There's the Empress again. Okay, so there's no rushing forward. Okay, this project that you have, this this thing that you're trying to accomplish with breaking free from the attachment has to be done, but you don't want to just go in head first. You really are going to require some serious self love and regrounding in order to move forward. And you don't want to do this with haste. You don't want to do this without thinking things through first. You're feeling really blocked. You're probably feeling like this is not the right thing for you to do. It's not part of your soul journey. Um, but ultimately, this is part of your evolution. You're gonna have to break free from some old habits. The Six of Cups is in reverse. Breaking free from those old habits is going to increase your growth and evolution, right? So take your time. Don't rush into anything. Commit to the fact that this has to be done, but make sure you're doing it at a pace that you can feel kind of comfortable with. Get the help and the things that you need in order to get this job done at the right pace. So, yeah, if you're feeling off your game right now, that's coming in really, really clearly with the Knight, Queen, and King of Wands. And make sure you're communicating everything clearly. The King of Wands knows what to do. The Queen of Wands knows how to execute that plan. The Knight of Wands is going to be the one to charge forward and actually do it. Right now, you've got these three categories that are still not in the upright position. There's still a little bit more work to do in terms of the planning phases and getting you out of whatever this situation is. So keep the Empress in mind here, and I wish you all the very best of luck today. I hope that you start getting clear on what your new path is going to be. It's obvious that you've already figured out what your old path is and can no longer be. Um, so thank you guys for joining today. As I said, please like and subscribe. Keep an eye out for notifications. I'm really excited about this 100 subscribers that I have gained, and I thank you all so much for that. So have fun and be awesome.